You're watching PBS.
Local broadcast of this program on KCTS is made possible in part by Travel Montana, dedicated to promoting tourism in Montana and providing a quality experience for our visitors.
China is a key trade partner and offers increasing investment opportunities. We'll talk with Catherine Houghton of the U.S. Consulate in Shanghai about doing business in China. Plus, Pacific Northwest Bank CEO Pat Fahey on the company's successful growth strategy. On Serious Money Friday night at 8.
Imagine sitting down to a plate of fine cuisine from your favorite restaurant. The aroma wafts through the air. The flavors are blended perfectly. And you never even have to walk out your front door. That's right. All you have to do is tune in to KCTS Chefs 2002. Watch as your favorite chefs from the Northwest share their recipes for the dishes you love, like wild ginger 7-spice beef or the sumptuous seafood appetizer plate from the Souk Harbor House in British Columbia. So if you've got a taste for something gourmet, make your reservations at KCTS for Chefs 2002. Premiering Saturday morning at 11 on KCTS.
On one special evening in 1988, rock and roll great Roy Orbison took to the stage with guests Bruce Springsteen, Elvis Costello, and many more. A concert like this can only happen once. You don't want to miss the performance. Roy Orbison and Friends, A Black and White Night.
Saturday night at 9 on KCTS.
You're watching Primetime on KCTS.
Local broadcast of this program on KCTS is made possible in part by Travel Montana, dedicated to promoting tourism in Montana and providing a quality experience for our visitors.
It's PBS.
Local broadcast of this program on KCTS is made possible in part by Travel Montana, dedicated to promoting tourism in Montana and providing a quality experience for our visitors.
The terror war against America started in Iran.
Day number 155.
20 years later, Iran is still a problem.
States like these constitute an axis of evil.
What should the U.S. do about terror and Tehran?
Thursday night at 9 on KCTS.
China is a key trade partner and offers increasing investment opportunities. We'll talk with Catherine Houghton of the U.S. Consulate in Shanghai about doing business in China. Plus, Pacific Northwest Bank CEO Pat Fahey on the company's successful growth strategy. On Serious Money Friday night at 8.
KCTS Currents. Focus on the arts.
Americans, they used to enter in the gallery. They treat gallery sometimes like library. They think you should be quiet. These masks are noisy. If you see them for real, the whole place is chaos. And then you come to the museum, you see them, and everything is so quiet. That is so dead. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I said, we got to change it, you know.
It used to be that someone like me would go and do field work. And right now, we're adjusting to the idea, no, I shouldn't be saying what is important to another culture. That culture can speak for itself.
This exhibit came about a couple of years ago. I was still at Evergreen, and I came and gave a talk at REI, and I met Pam there.
He really enacted a complete shift in the notion for me of how you collect, because he said, what if a Maasai selects what is put on display about Maasai?
I decided to go and collect and ask the community to collect what they think can represent them.
Longstep started basically because we have one of the best African art collections in the country, and I thought it often gets misrepresented because people tend to put Africa in the exotic, unknown stranger category. So I thought, what if we brought the best verbal artists, the best performance artists, the best interpreters of this art to Seattle and helped us formulate something that gets people beyond that exotic framework.
In Liberia, mass is an art, but mass also to us is real spiritual. We believe that every human being is a mask. It's funny. I think kids react in different ways. When a lot of the kids see the mask, they go, ooh, that's ugly. That's real scary. Then I tell them, look at the Halloween mask. Most Halloween masks are not pretty. They look scary. Then they're like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. These masks you see, they were used in Liberia. So the fact that they function, you know, in the day-to-day society is more important to me than those who just sit in a corner somewhere. These are the ones who are like the vehicle of the culture that keep the culture alive.
It's disappearing, that is no doubt, because we have the current, Western world pressures threatening our ways of life, simply because in Kenya particularly, the government, religious organization view Maasai traditional ways of life as primitive, and that should be eliminated. These objects are part of our existence. Every single part of our culture is represented through these objects. If you look at, for example, necklaces, they are a pattern because we believe life has patterns. You will find green, which means the grass, the rainy season. You will find red, means the warriors who protect the land. You will find white, which means the milk which we drink because our diet consists of milk, meat, and blood. And they will find blue, which is symbolic of the sky. When a lion runs towards you, you hold the shield and let the lion jump onto the shield and then slide the lion over your head. That is what we use shields for. I hope people of all ages and of all race will come and see this exhibit, because we really want the people to understand about these cultures, because not everybody has the ability to travel to Africa and to learn about these cultures.
Every time I look at these works of art, he has told incredible stories about each of them. So it's like connecting with another person. It's not only the artwork, it's a complete exchange.
For more information, please visit the KCTS website. This segment was funded in part by the King County Arts Commission. To connect with the arts in our community, visit the Arts Events Calendar at kcts.org, provided in association with Arts Fund, a fund of Corporate Council for the Arts.
You do
Unseen for over a decade.
You're much, much, much.
And now exclusively on public television.
You must have been beautiful.
3 legendary performers come together for the concert of a lifetime. Judy, Frank, and Dean in concert, Sunday night at 6 on KCTS.
Doing so well. You.
Are we there yet? Start at KCTS.